get lost in your hazel eyes, but they make my heart melt and my soul vaporize. I would do anything to keep you safe at night, cause I swear to God, your advice has saved my life. I get this feeling deep inside anytime we're apart, that makes me start to miss you cause I care about your heart. All I need is you, girl, forget about my family.
Hello everybody. Hello everybody.
We're on our way to Costco this afternoon. We got to get Brianna's passport photo. And one of the things I complained about before was Costco's tires, but this time we're going in for the photos, and that's normally a really good experience. So that's one of the things I really do like is the photo department for the passport photos. And they're only $5 and they do a pretty good job. Haven't had any problems so far with them, and I've had it done several times. So that's what we're off to today. Her passport expires in a few months, so we want to get that up to date so we don't have to worry about that when we're somewhere else out of the country, like the Philippines. So we're going to go over there and see if she can take a pretty picture. Can you take a pretty picture today, Bria?
Yes.
All right, are you ready for a pretty picture?
You ready, Bri?
Yes.
Yeah, I think she's ready for her new passport. Because she has a baby passport right now and it don't look like her.
My face anytime that you're sad, just call my name cause I'll be right behind you, holding you.
So, are you ready, Bri?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Gonna work really hard, get a good picture because it's gonna last 5 years.
Yes.
So in America, the USA, when you get a passport for a child under the age of 16, it's good for only 5 years, and then after that it goes to 10 years. So yeah, we got to do this multiple times until she hits 16 years old. But it's kind of a hassle, but it does make sense because the kids grow so and change so much. And like Marisa was saying, the baby photo of Brianna looks nothing like her, so it's kind of ridiculous to even have one.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing it too, so it looks like her and we have maybe less trouble through immigration. They usually understand that issue pretty good, but it looks so much. We're going to get her a pretty picture now. So.
Oh, yeah.
Get lost in your hazel eyes, but they make my heart melt and my soul vaporize. I would do anything to keep you safe at night, cause I swear to God, your advice has saved my life. I get this feeling deep inside anytime we're apart, that makes me start to miss you cause I care about your heart. All I need is you, girl, forget about my fan base. It's impossible not to smile when we do a handshake. I can tell you make these other people jealous cause you're truly beautiful, and that ain't even embellished. Just to get to know you would be exciting to me. I wanna know things about you not even a psychic can see. You might think I won't listen, but girl, that's not true. You deserve to be happy, so you know that I got you. People jump to conclusions, always assuming they ask what I think about you. So the truth is, it's not a thing that I would change, cause you're amazing, just the way you are. When you smile.
Well, we're back here to the hotel. We got the pictures from Costco. Brianna's photo looks pretty good. Could have been a little better, but that's the best we're going to get out of them.
Yeah.
They're kind of in a hurry and not really interested to give you 3 shots at it, and they don't really know how to take photographs as good as I thought they might be able to on this one. Yeah, they got to get down to eye level, and couldn't get her to do that. So anyway, so that's the best we got, but it's going to work just fine for another 5 years. This little paperwork to do from the USPS post office. It looks like it's complicated, but it's really pretty simple. One of the pages you end up throwing away, and it doesn't take very long to fill out. But you need a lot of, like in our case, having it minor, we need to have some things like our marriage license, her birth certificate, a few other silly things they want, but we're going to get them for them. Oh, and also nowadays you have to go online and make an appointment with them. They won't let you just walk in and do it.
Yeah, you do a www.usps.com/passport. So, and you can fill out the application over there for your appointment. It's easy.
You can fill out the application online if you want to.
Yeah.
But I walked in and got the form, so I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Okay, what do you got cooking in the rice steamer tonight?
I got fresh rice, jasmine rice, and steak. We're gonna do the barbecue steak.
Okay, I think it's hot. Yep, it's nice and hot. Try and put these on. These steaks are cut about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 at this end. It's funny, and then this side it's a little thinner. So it's a little over 1.5 inches. See how they do on this grill like this. Oops, I'll put them like this way. That way, the fat here will drip underneath the steak to the other steak. So let's try the other steak too. Now this one is more like 1.5 inches, not more. But it's funny how they have different size cuts in the same package. Okay. All right, now I'm wondering if the grill's going to close. Let's have a hinge on it because it closes pretty good. Okay, let's see if we get some grill marks in this thing. I'm going to let it go about 10 minutes because I'm not going to flip it at all. Just going to go and cook both sides at the same time. We're letting those steaks cook up. Talk about the good and the bad of us coming back here to Reno. We really didn't want to leave the Philippines, but we did have some things to do, like this passport, and pick up some Apple equipment and a new drone and a few things that are more difficult to get over there and a lot less expensive to get here. But the funny thing is, when we came back over here, I cracked a tooth that I'm going to have to go back to see my dentist, which is a good excuse for us to go back maybe earlier than we were planning to get back there. So it had nothing to do with her workmanship. She did a great job on my teeth. It's just that the upper ones were just bonded, and she said it would last about a year, and the year's up. So that's one thing I could have had fixed right away if I was still over in the Philippines. But being over here, we're getting some things we have to get done. It's a good thing, but on the other side of it, the weather really sucks. It's freezing cold, dry, windy, which I've complained about before. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea, and everyone else that loves it, then it's hunky-dory. They can just have it, enjoy it. That's fine. But I just don't like that kind of weather. I never have, and you know, and plus over here, everything seems to be so materialistic and consumer-driven. Like, you know, we go to these stores, everybody's just around buying stuff, racing around frantically, hyperventilating over buying and buying and buying. It gets really kind of sad. And what do you think of that, Maurice?
Yeah, I hate the weather over here. I hate it.
That's a no-brainer, but the funny thing is, I'll say something about the weather here, and people go, oh, it's wonderful. And I just don't know if the world is going crazy or if it is just me.
Yeah, I like the weather in Philippines because our skin over there is so soft, and over here you can even write your name in
on your skin.
in your skin.
Oh, it's true. It's amazing, and it's also got very hard water over here, and I think that coupled with the really dry air and then the nasty freezing cold wind.
I know.
People, you got a 50-year-old person that looks like they're 80, and you're surprised to find out they're 50, but they just lived in Reno for 30 years.
Yeah.
You know? And they look like they're already ready for the coffin. So, yeah, and a lot of the country is like that too. Like Wyoming is really bad that way too, and so is Montana and a lot of places in the north in the United States and the Northwest.
Yeah.
So, you know, you get back to the middle of the United States, you get a lot more humidity and better air for your skin, better moisture in the air for your skin. But yeah, that's a big negative to us. We really don't like being here this time of year.
Yeah, right now is the worst weather here in Reno. Cold and windy and dry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's so repetitive. It's like everybody now is getting ready for Christmas. Everybody's going berserk over buying Christmas stuff, and it isn't even Thanksgiving yet. You know, that's another 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. And so it's no way to live. No, it's like, you know, you live your life going from these seasons to seasons and buying sprees and and consumerism. It gets kind of depressing if you start to really analyze it out. And when you get older, you start thinking about the futility of all that baloney. So
yeah, for now we're just relaxing right here in our hotel in Reno. We're not gonna get apartment or something else because we're gonna go back to Philippines very soon, and we don't want to be hooked up anything. You know, we want to be easy in and easy out. That's what we want.
That's right, because you get a house, rent a house or an apartment, you got to have a 1-year commitment on that Wi-Fi, and then they give you trouble if you cancel early. And then you got to deal with the idiotic management companies these days that are really getting, they're really beginning to bully the renters these days. And plus, you know, they overcharge too. But everything you have to deal with those people. Yeah. It's especially in Nevada, because it's the renters have no rights in this state. Very little compared to other states like California, of course. But and then if you decide to buy a home, then you're really married to it. So you know, then you're stuck with whatever bad neighbors you got. You can't just move, and we're not interested in that at all. Not right now. You know,
it reminds me when we have that big house in Dayton, and they say, oh, whatever we do over there is kind of the same thing every day over and over, and it's kind of depressing, really. I like our life right now.
Oh yeah, I remember you used to complain about every week, no, every day you would polish the floors, vacuum the carpet, and every week or two, or no, whatever, I would do the windows on the outside. No, that was once a month.
So dusty, yeah.
Yeah, but it really needed it every week. But I did it once a month because the sand blasts your house out there. It blows like 50 miles an hour out there in Dayton, and it's bad here too. But yeah, everything is just so repetitive and boring.
Yeah, it's boring. There's no life, just repeating things every day. Like,
you could say that it's structured, but on the other hand, it's boring.
And also right now, if you want to go somewhere else, just really easy. Just grab our backpack right here and get out from the hotel, and no commitment. See ya.
Yeah, we can be packed out of this hotel in a half hour and be into another one, and we got a few lined up for free we can go to with our points. Yeah. Or we can you know, hop a flight. But no, actually we're waiting to buy some things before we leave the country again. So yeah, we got to get situated better so we can get better photography in the Philippines, and for sure. Okay, I'm gonna take a peek at this. It's been about 6 minutes. Okay, see, the back one got grill marks, but it's overcooking faster than this one, so I'm gonna swap them. I'm gonna swap them because the grill comes down, it hits there first, so I'm gonna swap these out. What do you think? Do it like that. We'll finish them off like that, huh? There we go. All right. Well, it's not bad for roughing it. Right? Okay.
Looks very good.
These definitely need to rest for about 7 or 8 minutes, maybe 10. Then we'll try it. Yeah, it's a little overcooked for me. Sorry for you rare steak eaters like me.
I love that overcooked.
Oh boy, but it's still very tender. Nice flavor.
But I'm hoping it is. You must be an angel, how your hair blows in the wind when you're with me. Times seem to slow down, cause your joy is contagious, so it runs to us both now. I can't wipe this grin off my face. Anytime that you're sad, just call my name, cause I'll be right behind you, holding your waist, wiping tears away as they flow down your face. Cause all I ever wanted was to hear you laugh. I care about you so much, no one will ever change that.